Radical Red, Firered Omega, DarkViolet, Firered Rocket Edition. Long ago, the 4 nations lived. Nah, I'm kidding with you. These 4 Romhacks of Pokemon Firered are, as far as I have experienced and seen, some of the best hacks around if you want to play Pokemon Firered in a different, more creative way. Having made a review of every one of these games now, I have decided to make a video explaining which one of these would suit you the very best. These 4 games all have some great qualities for whatever you are looking for, and I will be explaining them to hopefully give you a guide on what hack would fit you the very best if you would like to re-experience Pokemon Firered in a more special way. Hey you! Yes, hi there, real quickly. If you like what you're seeing, consider subscribing. I upload RomHack related content like this every week, so be sure to subscribe if you enjoy watching this. Thanks, let's get back to the video. I am going to be giving a quick overview of all of these games and what their main qualities are. For a full rundown of these games, make sure to check the review of the certain game I have made, as I go more deeply into their qualities over there. Pokemon Firered Omega is the oldest game of all 4 I'm discussing here, and even though I still like this game a ton, the date of when it was made is definitely noticeable. Pokemon Firered Omega was made by ROM-hacking legend Drayano. Firered Omega is one of his earlier projects, although for its time it was very modern. This was one of the first Generation 3 ROM hacks where you could actually catch and use all 386 available Pokemon in the wild, making it something worth trying from the start. This isn't the last from it though. As is typical for a Drayano game, the difficulty of the game was greatly increased in comparison to the original Pokemon Firered, by changing the Pokemon as well as the AI of every trainer to make them a lot stronger and more competitive, making for you to have a bit more of a challenge throughout the entire game and making it a fun game to do a Nuzlocke on, as Drayano games have gotten known for throughout their time. Another reason why this game might be superior over the others I will talk about is that nothing fundamental changed about Pokemon Firered. Nothing changed from the story, the dialogue, or really anything for that matter. This might be a selling point for some people, as the other games do really try to expand upon the base game of Pokemon Firered, while this game stays very loyal to its roots. Although more modern games with more and better features have undoubtedly been made, I would still make the case for Pokemon Firered Omega to be one of the better ROM hacks out there. Drayano simply knew and still knows what he has to do to make a great Pokemon enhancement, with enough difficulty to give you some spice through your playthrough, but also some features to fix some of the silly shit Game Freak has or hasn't added to their games. Pokemon DarkViolet is, just like Pokemon Firered Omega, a bit of an older ROM hack, but I still feel like it holds up very nicely today, as it is a very modern ROM hack, even for this day and age. DarkViolet tried to do a lot with the story of the game, and then mainly the backstory of the other games, trying to give an explanation to some of the things that happen in these other games, which, as I pointed to in my review, I found to be super cool and was a big selling point for me. If you are looking for a game to give you a high difficulty though, this game probably won't suit you very well. It is still a lot harder than the original Pokemon Firered, no doubt, but in general, if you are prepared decently well, you won't have too much trouble with any individual battle, and the game hasn't designed itself to be very hard. DarkViolet also gives you a very nice graphical scene to support its beautiful story, using a lot of the graphics from Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver to illustrate the Kanto this game uses, which gives a very nice feel to the entire map, as it feels very modern. Furthermore, this game has plenty of features, like the custom moves it uses, the very creative underground tunnel that connects a huge portion of the map to each other, as well as gives a nice hub to adjust all the moves of your Pokemon. Pokemon DarkViolet is a game I would recommend to someone who is looking for a creative story that expands upon the things that happen in the generations of Kanto and Johto, as those are the main things it focuses on. The fact that the game is very modernly made is also a huge bonus and improves the playing experience mightily. If you are looking for a game that challenges you a lot in battles though, this might not be the perfect game to play. Pokemon Firered Rocket Edition. It's further on the story part of Pokemon Firered. As you may think by the title of this game, in this game you play Pokemon Firered Red as a part of Team Rocket. Now, I was first to think that this game looked bootleg as f***, as I couldn't conceive a way to play Pokemon Firered Red from the perspective of Team Rocket, without some major plot holes having to be present. But goodness me, was I wrong. Firered Rocket Edition is simply the best story in a Pokemon game I have ever gotten the pleasure to experience. Not only does this game deliver a ginormous, cleverly construed story from the perspective of Team Rocket to the game of Pokemon Firered Red, it also manages to give loads and loads of backstory and sense to a lot of other story fragments that would previously be left unanswered. There are loads of features to support your presence as a member of Team Rocket. To just give some examples, you obtain the Pokemon you fight with by stealing them from other trainers after you have defeated them. And as you improve your status as a Rocket member, you are able to steal from more and more trainers to get better Pokemon. This ties into your options to go the way of a criminal by setting a huge bounty on your head, stealing every Pokemon you see and getting a lot more respect from the other members of Team Rocket. Or being as clean as you can by giving in your Pokemon to the cops and getting on the good side of them, getting bonus items as you move on. Every single thing that happens makes sense to your being as a Team Rocket member, and as you advance further into the story, you notice more and more things making sense to the original Pokemon Firered Red, and gives you a load of backstory on why Giovanni hates Professor Oak and wants to dominate Kanto to keep the power for himself. Having said all of this, Pokemon Firered Red Rocket Edition is the game to play if you are looking for a hard, complex story that includes loads of fan fiction, as well as a tremendously written story with loads of clever ideas. Playing this game, you go completely away from the roots of Pokemon Firered Red, as you might expect, and you start to see Pokemon from an entirely different perspective. It's really worth it, and I would recommend this game for anyone who is looking for a great story. Pokemon Radical Red is the final Romhack I will cover here in this video, which is for a number of reasons. First of all, Radical Red is the most recent Romhack that has been created on this list at the time of recording, and the latest Romhack I have covered on my channel as well. This game is also the most modern, and all things considered, probably subjectively the highest quality game on this list. Don't get highest quality confused with best though. Radical Red is one of the hardest Pokemon ROM hacks that is currently known in the entire ROM hacking scene. Although I know I said Firered Omega is a difficulty ROM hack as well, this game takes everything to another level and tries to create the trainers and the Pokemon so that they have competitive movesets, basically making it so every time you go into a battle, you have to think competitively and analytically to succeed. Radical Red acquires this by limiting your options in battle so much that it actually feels like you are doing a competitive battle. You are unable to use items in any trainer battle, and the game has soft level caps, making it so you cannot go past a certain level until you have beaten a certain gym leader or rocket leader. As said, this game is extremely high quality, which is mostly due to the incredible amount of well executed features that this game presents. I couldn't even mention all of them in the full review of this game, as there are that many, but I will quickly go over the ones I find to be most prominent. To deal with the high difficulty of this game, you get loads of options to customize your Pokemon fully to exactly how you would like them. With that I mean, you are able to change the nature of your Pokemon, their IVs, their EVs, and with items like the stat scanner you have full control and vision over all of these stats to customize them completely to how you want. Furthermore, there are few features from Generation 8 or lower that are not present in this game. It offers Alolan Pokemon, the Dynamax, the Whales, and every Pokemon that is available. It honestly feels more modern than games that are a lot newer than this one. As I said in my review, Pokemon Radical Red is very special, and even though it will not suit everyone due to its insane difficulty, you will get a high quality experience playing through it. So, after all this, what is the conclusion? What Pokemon Firered Red is the best for you? Obviously, it depends. If you are looking for a great story that differs heavily from the original Pokemon Firered Red, consider Rocket Edition. If you are looking for a great story that stays in line with the original Pokemon Firered Red, consider DarkViolet. If you want Fire Red with a bit more difficulty and a bunch more features, consider Pokemon Firered Omega. If you are looking for a soul-crushing, extremely hard, competitive Pokemon experience on what might be the highest quality game in the ROM hacking scene right now, consider Pokemon Radical Red. That is pretty much all I got though. Make your own choice through here. I hope this video was helpful to whoever watched it, and I hope you will enjoy your Pokemon Firered ROM hacking experience. Thanks everybody so much for watching this video, I hope it was helpful to you. If you liked it, make sure to leave a like, and make sure to leave a comment as well, telling me if you liked the video, or what you disliked about it, or telling me what review or what ROM hack idea I should cover next. Make sure to subscribe to the channel as well, to be notified of when I upload a new video, or when I go live, as I do tend to go live with the games I cover here as well. Alright, that was it. Thanks everybody so much for watching, and have a great day.